Hello, welcome back. Last time I met the Gigantor, and it chased me off of our kilt step and into story progress. So, we're going deeper into that cave, which has what we want in it, apparently. Man's hope is his castle. Eidolons come to grant it, despairingly the death they crave, or so it is believed. Mahabharata, that's the name of the place I'm in. Okay. Alright, so... I stopped just before... something conspicuous, didn't I? Where am I? The earthworks. Maybe not. There's a mark there. There's a mark there? Oh, that's the way out to Arkhild Steppe. Okay, right. Over here was an insurmountable foe. So this is the only way to go. Okay. So yeah, come back for the war mech much later. Hi, you're a bum? There's several bums. These aren't too bad if I just focus my fire and yeah, make sure you're in relentless assault, which you are. Right, they all heal themselves by attacking me. I was a little slow with what I was doing, which meant I didn't get an early kill that I could have probably otherwise gotten. That's okay. Maybe. Unless they explode on Fang, and it might not be. That one's trying. Move, Fang. Alright, Hope took it. He's fine. He doesn't have to stay alive. Alright, so over here is nothing. Over here is a tunnel that I can't really access. Yeah, that's not... There are floors down there. Not for me, though. Okay. Hello, robots. Why are you here? Do you, like, fall off a cocoon or something? Well, no, these are, like, the dudes in the, Oh, I need to Libra you. Like the ones in the Ark, which came from Pulse originally, so no, this is not a surprise. Oh, okay, Thunder is, they like it. So you Ravagers probably want to use something else. Or... somebody was getting healed from something? Anyway, I would like to get healed from something. Pile bunker. Oh yeah, you are being mean to me. I'm returning the favor. So that's how things go. I'm actually okay with predictable, Fang. Predictable means I'll know how to win the battle. What were they getting healed by? Ice, okay. Yeah, so this is the ice cave, secretly. Do I dare do the rest of this without healing? I think I do. Yeah, because you got the cryohedrons, the robots that absorb ice. Okay. I got an Aegisol out of that. Neat. I don't use those very often. But every once in a while. I mean, the game doesn't give me that many of them. Single digits, all of those. I wonder if these are all the shrouds in the game. TP regenerating kinda slowly. I have enough things that I need to Libra that it just doesn't really regenerate naturally that quick. Electrodes. Wait, there's another chest. That wasn't the only one. It's down there. This chest is in the shadows. I'm keeping an eye on it. Hope. Chobam armor. Alright.
Time to run?
Nope. Time to fight. It's just one, right? Seems to be. Pulsework Centurion is what I was fighting in the other battle, right? I think so. Ooh, okay. All focused on hope. What else does the thing say about you? Devastating physical attacks. Didn't see anything about focuses attacks on a single target. So that was maybe just coincidence. Do I have an accessory that restores TP on every enemy killed? I want to check for that. Because that would be quite helpful if I did. Elemental resistances, yeah, that's nice. Battle after items. Someone should, Shrouds. Oh yeah, that's why I got that Aegisol. Okay, so I'm seeing that do its thing. I should try upgrading this. Ooh, 16%. Hang on, elemental resistances, magic resistance. The difference between magic resistance and elemental resistance was explained to me once. Could you explain it to me again, video game? Here we go. If you attack an enemy weak against lightning, but immune to magic with the thunder spell, it will deal no damage. However, attacking the same enemy with Spark Strike, a non-magical lightning attack, will be highly effective. Okay, there are physical elemental attacks. Okay. There are attacks that are both physical and elemental, and that is where the Entite Ring would differ from the Rune Bracelet. So Rune Bracelet is just significantly better than Entite Ring then. Except against physical elemental attacks. Anyway, this Shaman's Mark is less impressive than your other stuff. I'm going to replace it with... I do have a thing that does this, right? Yeah, Energy Sash. Sure. Right? Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Energy Sash. I don't suppose I have a better Energy Sash. I don't think I do, no. Do I? Energy Sash. Where are you? You're close to the end. No, I have a level 1. Lightning has one, Hope has one. Sure. Works for me. And what's new? Components. And... Crack Deflection. Alright. Wait, what does that say? Ghostly, inexplicably heatless flame from the heart of a bomb. Okay, so that's what's in the middle of a bomb. Maybe now that I have this shroud dropping accessory, if I get a decent stock of those, I can start just casually using them for any battle that looks tough. What are those? New flans? They're like made of garbage or something. What are you? Yeah, rust pudding. Alright, I know everything about you already, except some of your status immunities. How threatening are you? Vanille's already down to half. Your stagger amount isn't too high, but you stagger kind of slowly. There we go. Whoop. Interrupt that attack. Okay, you seem fine. Rust pudding sure is a concept. Great. So what's my CP income generally. So 3,000-ish for a battle like that. And how many battles have I done today? So I should have about 10,000 right now? Yep. Okay. Cool. It's ramping up for my needs. What? They're gonna, like, smack you or something? I didn't see. Whoa.
Guys, heads up.
He said it like he was expecting it.
Let me guess. That's a foul C?
Oh yeah.
Busy carving out new tunnels.
Making roads where roads ain't meant to go, huh? Yeah, it kind of sounds like us. All right, roly-poly. Let's hitch a ride on that thing.
What's happening with snow?
Grandpa's style.
Okay. Everybody loves this. They're into it. Right, I kind of forgot what we were doing down here. But yes, we're going after that thing. Hitch a ride, he says. Why are we hitching a ride? Why are we after this thing again? It didn't add a new chapter to my... Murky Ooze, that's what's new. To my data log. Atomos. Is that who we're chasing? No. No, that's somebody else, isn't it? This is a different Felsi? Tiles endlessly beneath the surface of Grand Pulse, ever extending the world's network of snaking subterranean passages. Felsi's goal is excavation of habitable underground environments. Nobody knows. Mineral resources. The human inhabitants of Grand Pulse long ago established mining operations in Mahabara. Who are we chasing? Dahaka. So we saw Dahaka, but now we're after Anima. What are we even doing? Like, what is... I've lost sight of, like, what our overarching goal is now. Some way to overcome our focus. And also just generally survive down here, since this is our new home. Each player hard keep this tiny flame of hope alive. If they can reach Fang and Vanille's hometown, then maybe they can learn the true story behind the War of Transgression and find a clue to help them break the shackles of their focus. Okay, that's what we are trying to do. Got it. Plan. Rust Pudding. Ecto Pudding doesn't have a check mark beside it, and that bothers me. It's because I don't know its rare drop. When and where did I see this? Like, that's information that's missing from the data log. It doesn't tell me.
Figure he's looking for something?
He's noisy. So we're trying to hitch a ride. There's a the sea stone here. It's, no, a Seath stone? Seath stone, that's what they're called. I was thinking Idolith, but that's something else. A lot of terminology to keep track of in this game. Comes at you quick and often. Ooh, took a big hit. But he's alive! 13, that's all you need. In fact, that's 12 more than you need, strictly. Well. Alright, I'll fix you. Do it quick before you take damage and get interrupted. Thanks. Is she saying present or resing? It's like MMO slang. Gonna res you. Short for resurrect. But why would she say present? Maybe she's saying something else. Did I get another Aegis Soul there? I don't think so. Surely I had 4 already. Hi, I want to abandon this Gigantuar. It's mission number 54. You probably have, yeah, 18. That's much more appropriate. Ambling Bellows? Another one? But it's in here. Okay, so it'll be different. Yes. Where did I pick up the Gigantor mission? I think it was just outside this cave entrance. Ambling Bellows is in that direction. Great. Let's go directly there without attempting to go a different way. Because going a different way might hitch a ride on Atomos and kick me forward in the story. There it is. I found it. You were so close to your goal. Also, I hear a chest somewhere nearby. You're new? No, you're not. Hoplite. I've fought those before. What about Days? I don't know Days yet. That's the whole reason I'm in here, kinda. So, Ambling Bellows, do I wish to interact with you before the hoplites? I don't think I do. Yeah, you give it a version upgrade. That's okay. I just have to stay on it. Our damage output is good enough that... well... not sure what else I would do about that other than, like, kill the Ambling Bellows super quick. Your Protect doesn't keep you safe from me. Woo-hoo-hoo! Wait, what's happening here? Wait, no, I'm trying to look at... ah! What's my target list? Boxed Phalanx. Right, yeah, that's the Ambling Bellows. But how are there 3 hoplites? Did reinforcements get summoned? No, that's right. Boxed Phalanx. It keeps on coming back. Right, no, I'm mistaken. I do want to take that one out first. I have to ignore the hoplite. Okay, let's decimate. I remember there was something I needed to know about this fight. I couldn't remember what it was. And Hope never helps himself first. And he should, but he doesn't. I don't know that this is going to go anywhere. It might. I could restart the fight and focus my priorities differently, but that's not what I'm doing. Protect is up on those 2 people. See, Vanille's not going to make it. Now there's 4 of them. I want to restart. Because otherwise I'm just wasting a Phoenix down that I don't need to waste. If I change my default paradigm to this, and focus on the Ambling Bellows first, things will go better, I think. While Hope's alive, he can protect everybody. Great. What else do you choose to do if I leave you to your own devices? And Thunder? That sounds alright. For Fang in particular, the rest shouldn't need to care about it, actually. Yep, version upgrades. Everybody's getting scarier, however. I'm not gonna let that stop me. Because on Thunder is just for physical attacks, right? And Ravagers don't have any of those. Hope is just unable to stay alive. I dump all my healing into him and just everybody hates him so much. Let's Mystic Tower this. But the hoplites aren't going to get provoked is the issue. Yeah, this won't work. I'd have to spread my provokes around. Sentinel's really for single target fights, isn't it? Oops, no, you stop that. Nope, alright. Now, yeah, just, keep yourself alive while I kill this thing. There we go. Okay. Now bring back Hope. Make sure he lives. That's impossible. Do your best to try and get him to live. Okay, now protect. And Thunder is not what I want. Hope, please cast Protect on yourself. Hope, what does it take for you to cast Protect on yourself? It's the only thing I want you to do. I guess you're not interested in protection. There, finally. Okay, now everything's fine. Oh, also the battle's over. I thought there were a couple of more hoplites. Where'd they go? They just, like, died from incidental damage. Because, like, the one that I was focusing on that whole time... Oh. That wasn't the mark. I see. Alright, let's keep going. Ambling Bellows. Okay, so now I was told to go after the Ambling Bellows before, but it was a boxed phalanx. This is actually Ambling Bellows. Calls allies, devastating physical attacks, de-shell pain. Okay. Well, Hope's not gonna last until he casts Protect on himself. Okay, this is a little bit more of an issue, isn't it? I would say so. Hold on. Calls allies doesn't necessarily buff the ones that are already there. So maybe this calls for the opposite strategy. Kill the hoplite first, but calls allies. So if I kill a hoplite, there will just be more after that. No, I think I'm just going to be subject to heavy damage this whole time. I just have to weather it while actually doing some damage to somebody. You said the line, but you didn't cast Raise. Maybe you got interrupted. Why does Hope die instantly whenever he's there? Like, what's wrong with his defenses? That's not wrong with Vanilla and Fang. Like, he's so fragile. So, I've done almost nothing to the Ambling Bellows. I don't have enough TP for a summon, which is what I would like to do, but I guess I'm not gonna. Well, I mean, I'm alive and I'm making progress. This isn't strictly an invalid strategy. Why did I hear... Well, that was Fang's voice. She sounded like Hope for a moment. Alright, so this is never gonna work. Let's try that. Maybe with 2 medics, something can happen. Now, can I convince you to cast Cure on yourself? There. I mean, not Cure. I meant, Protect. Also, let's bully this thing. D-Shell, that'll help a bit. No, another change of plans. Well, Hope just learned Raise, right? I'm pretty sure he did. Will we get a chance to cast it, though? I'm gonna say probably not. And do it myself. Did that say that was my last Phoenix Stone? Yup! Guess that's my money sink. Like, I kinda need those things, it seems like. Is this thing gonna stagger at some point, you suppose? Maybe. I'm gonna try and draw its attacks, but see, that only works while the Sentinel is present. Well, the Sentinel can be present for a moment. But the hoplites won't be drawn. Also, it was not. Ah, that affected... No, that affected everybody. Okay, I was wrong. I thought it only affected single... Alright. Are we good now? Steel Guard is working great. Ambling Bellow's about to break. Okay. Maybe we're good now. Alright, so I was mistaken. I need to read the description of Provoke. But I mean, I did just see it apply to multiple things. Why did you change targets, Fang? Maybe there was an unprovoked one that you wanted to cover. Anyway, that thing's dead. Don't die. Alright, now we should be good. Fang's Protect fell off. Let's fix that. Yeah, but you're more interested in bravery and faith. I know, everybody loves Final Fantasy Tactics, but like, I'd like to live. That's okay, I will. Alright, done. The cost of my last Phoenix down. Gotta buy more. No points, that's okay. I got a Sorcerer's Mark. Also, I'm a Dismantler. So close yet so far. Yes, you were very close to that thing. This leads toward point of interest. Okay, now is the time when I turn around. Alright, Seath Stone satisfied. I hear you, chest. I'm coming for you. Somehow. So Snow's suggestion is to hitch a ride on that thing. I'm wondering if that's something I can just do. Like, just find it and hop on. That doesn't look or sound very healthy. I don't know if it gets close enough for that. Tesla turbines, okay. Nikola Tesla existed in this world, it's canon now. Don't think I'm going across there. I'm gonna wait until you get close and see if I can, like, hop on. Looking over, I don't think there's anything over there. It just dead ends right away. It's hard to tell, but it does look a lot like it just dead ends right away. I'm jamming that button. I don't think we hop on from here. How far back was that save? I wanted to shop. That's the wrong way. A little farther than I feel like going. So what, I'm just gonna do without Phoenix down? Okay, fine. I'll go for the save. Ah, there's rust pudding there. No, they talked me out of it. Next save I see, I'll shop for that stuff. There'll be another in not too much time. This game's very generous with those. Ambush! I don't think that was an ambush. You turned around. Did I set my thing to decimation? I did. I wonder why I would want to go back to earlier missions and get a higher star rating on them. Does that do something? Like, it just determines how many crystal points I get at the end of combat, right? Or the probability of getting better items or something? But, like, missions give their own special reward that I don't think has to do with my rating. Maybe I'm wrong, or maybe I'll be given a special reason at some point. Or maybe it's just for personal pride if you want that for some reason. Maybe. Hello, chest. Yeah, didn't somebody else say something about that? Saint's amulets. 2 of them. No, not component, accessory. Faith and HP is low. Got it. Invented by a Maverick engineer, yeah. Okay. What a weird name drop to put here. Hallowed Pulse. Why do I have this suddenly? Because I encountered Atomos. Great Hallowed Pulse, who's seeking to expand Divine Domain, part of the Chaos and fashioned Realm Within. Made Fell Sea, charged this is road's completion. Anxious to please. Madeless Sea of Men. Praise and Prayer. Oh, okay. So Pulse is the name of the maker. Got it. And the world is named after them. Okay. When did the Gran get added? Here we go. There's the shop. Well, that's a pretty scene. The kids are enjoying it. I want to shop. And possibly upgrade. Oh, there's new stuff. Rod of Thorns. Improved Cure. Wait. Improved Cure? No, that's what you already have. Intended to entangle and distress an opponent. Well, but like, what does it do? Strength and magic are both very low. It's just for tormenting without killing or something? Okay. There's like this weird specialty equipment that I don't really have much hope of understanding at this point. Also, I have one of everything here already. Also, there's no music here. More weapons. Yeah, I have one of everything already. But if I want more, then here's where I can buy it. Warrior's Wristband, I don't have that. 100 strength, neat. 10,000 gil, less neat. Sorcerer's Mark, got 2 of those. What's a Witch's Bracelet? Better rune bracelet, I see. That's pretty good. Glass orb, slow resistance, huh? Defaith resistance. Death resistance, okay, that could matter at some point. Bearing, superconductor, fiber optic cable. Is there a reason I care about a specific one of these more than, like, any other? It's like, I just care about, you know, points for money. As far as I know. Anyway, I'm looking for Unicorn Mart. Phoenix Down costs 1,000 each. I'm gonna buy 5. Sure. And if I have stuff to sell... I have at least one Cactuar doll, I think? Maybe some credits? Oh, that goes for a lot. Do it. Well, okay, let's buy a Cactuar doll's worth of... Whoa! Okay, well here's the money. Okay, I have money now. That's the first. Okay, cool. So, gold nuggets, very worthwhile. It's funny how money just comes in big lumps here. Wait, no, that's a sell. I don't want to sell, I want to buy. Alright, I will stick with my plan of buying a Cactuar doll's worth of Phoenix Down. Sounds alright. Yeah, that stuff is quite valuable, and they know. They sell it for a premium. I could upgrade some things. I kind of want to upgrade my collector's catalogs. So if I were to do that... Collector's catalog? Or the, Okay, survivalist is shrouds. Collectors is items. Does this get any better if I upgrade it? Torn leather doesn't give me a bonus. There's a fang thing that does chipped fang, monstrous fang. Which was the good one? Do I still have those notes? Wicked fang. Okay, well I'm at a shop so I can buy those. What would it cost to buy 99 Wicked Fangs? That'll be at, what, creature comforts? It would cost basically nothing. That's not true at all. It would cost not too much. An acceptable amount. Just because I know they're good, and they're pretty affordable. I'm probably way overdue for upgrades on lots of other stuff. Oh, this is almost upgraded. Wait, I went to Wicked Fang. You. There's a bonus. There's a bonus. And you're gonna level up off of this directly. And there's not a bonus. Oh, okay. Well, there's a star next to it now. I don't have a transformational catalyst that cares about this. Okay. I'm gonna guess these are the same deal, but I'm going to try one and find out. Four, 4454 to get the 2x experience bonus. Like the fractions don't quite add up otherwise. That will level that up, just one of these. Okay, yeah, just got a star next to it. And the Mnar Stone would transform this. Do I have a second one? No. Can I buy a second one? I don't want to destroy my only one. I guess I could save and then reload if I don't like the result. Let's try that. So that's a reason to save if I'm not quitting for the day. Isn't reloading my save a super huge pain, though? So, just out of curiosity, if I wanted... Oh boy. Collector catalog, 100,000. Yeah, no, I'm gonna... Wait. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh. Well, I like that. That's only 6,000. I'm gonna buy this. And I have to rebuy it if I revert this save. So, yeah, so upgrade. Collector's Catalog. Mnar Stone. Connoisseur Catalog. Item Collector instead of Scavenger. Yeah, that sounds like a better version of that. Oh, and so looking at the experience amount, I think this already happened to one of my other catalogs. The Survivalist catalog? No, Shroud Scavenger? No, the Energy Sash? Something already had experience in it, and transforming leaves some experience as it is. I'm going to upgrade you a little more. Okay, so that's how that ended up with the total that it did, the Energy Sash. Okay, so you're a star now. And, right, so... And whatever catalyst would transform you, I do not have or doesn't exist. If the second one is true, the first one also is. Okay, cool. So anyway, I will collect more items probably. Rare items. Oh, okay. So the other one is just any items, huh? Okay. So Energy Sash, you're fine as you are. Alright, what about the things I have equipped? Sorcerer's Mark, Magic plus 100, level 1. Resist physical, 16%. Resist damage, 8%. Resist damage, 5%. That's less leveled up. Got it. That's a Saz thing. That's a lightning thing. Auto faith, really? Okay. That could totally be relevant to something at some point. I think this will be mastered at 350. Kill TP charge. Yeah, okay. So Hope has that. I wonder if only Hope's kills count toward it. Anyway, this looks fine. Okay. Yes, it seems like things that don't give a number... I don't need to save because I'm happy with my choices. It seems like things that don't give a number... Whoa, the frame rate's like bad in this area. Or maybe I'm just noticing because it's much better in the menu. And now I go back down to 30 once I get back out into the world.
Why don't we relax here for a while?
This place is gorgeous.
Alright, I mean... I already spent some time in the shop, but we can take it slow, that's fine. Something's happening here, though. We're gonna have a fight in this area. Ground's all torn up. One of those Falsi we're chasing is gonna... No! The torn up ground is old.
These flowers. You remember them, right?
Oh! These
Yeah,
mean something.
Sure I do. They grew all over Eba.
We can't be far now.
It's my fault Grand Pulse ended up like this, isn't it?
What?
I remember everything.
Do you?
I became Ragnarok. I scarred Cocoon. And I left Grand Pulse in this mess. It was me.
Which one of you is telling the
What are you
truth?
talking about?
It all came back to me. Everything that happened with iFocus. All of it.
You're lying.
No, it's the truth. It's all my fault.
She's getting an Eidolon.
Say that.
Whoa. Who's gonna be the third party member?
Dolan knows the truth. Ha! I knew I was right.
The game's gonna pick my party and it probably won't choose Hope.
We're lying.
No more than you were. Admit it. You remember everything.
It wasn't your fault.
Interesting.
We should talk about this later.
Fang engineered this? Oh, it's just the two of them. Okay. Who are you? I don't recognize this, Oops, no, I want Libra. No, I want Libra. Hekatunker? Alright. That'd be why I don't recognize it. It's not a classic common one. Chain bonuses, and also something else. Auto chain? What are we... Who am I? Slash and burn, Ravager Commando. Oh, I'm playing as vanilla, of course. Lifeguard. Let's try this. Whoa. See, we don't really need healing right now. I'm just trying to discover what you like. Saboteur? Let's see if that... Aye. I mean, chain bonus is an option. Okay, well, let's, I don't have the option of double Ravager. Yeah, so the one who's getting the Eidolon always is the party leader. One of the things that does is it makes it impossible for somebody else in the party to summon. I'm gonna need lifeguard. Oh, too late. No, wait, you're alive. Looming Wrath, okay. You have Kiraja. Okay, that was unimpressive. Do I know anything more about you yet? No. Can't tell if I'm doing okay on the Gestalt gauge. I might be? Fang's not. I'm gonna try auto-healing and just let her do what she wants to do, but I might need to take a little more control and make some choices. Cure, 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 cure seems somehow more effective than Curaja. Looking at that timer and that gauge, I don't think I'm gonna make it this attempt. Not entirely sure what to change though. Well, maybe I don't need Fang for this. Oh, I do. Yeah, I mean... Alright. Well. So two-person battle here. Somehow I gotta get it done with just the Pulse team. Can I change my paradigm deck now? I assume it's possible with just the given paradigms. That might depend on how I've chosen to spend my crystal points, though. No, I don't get to. No, I am forced into exactly those paradigms, okay? So, let's spend some Crystarium things. At the very least, some more health would help. Okay, so in that battle, yeah, I don't get the option to have you as Ravager. So therefore, you should be better at Sentinel or something, maybe? I would like you to rank up as Sentinel. Let's do that. I don't think you can. No. Medic is that. Be a better Ravager. You're a long way from that. Well, do what you can. Okay, that's what you could. And equipment, I guess I should check. You have that healer's staff. But, like, the other stuff is such a marginal increase in strength, I don't think it might matter. Let's try Binding Rod. This sounds irrelevant for this battle. Instead, I'll take Gold Bangle, maybe? Ooh, Platinum Bangle. Yeah. Black Belt, Physical Resistance sounds good. Magic Resistance sounds good. Physical Resistance sounds good. Connoisseur's Catalog sounds less good. Let's give you... another Black Belt? Sure. Okay.
Why don't we relax here for a while?
This place
This is not a place to relax, despite what it might look like. I guess Hope's gonna relax while we do this. Okay, it does give me... Alright. Fine. So. Flash and Burn, Lifeguard, Divine Conquer, Stumbling Block... I will never use Stumbling Block, there's no way. I might want Saboteur Fang, though. It's possible. Fang can't Medic. Is that an issue? Probably not. I think, yeah, I want War and Peace. More than I want Lifeguard, possibly. It's hard to say, though. I will never use Stumbling Block, though. Like, for real. I mean, I'll try Double Ravager. Dual casting, sure. Okay, let's try it. I should probably sabotage you right away. Let's have... Fang do that? Maybe you can both do it. Slow Curse. Neither landed. Well, I should definitely make sure Libra has happened. Alright, I'll try not to panic. So when you Kiraja like that, it's just not impressive?
no choice, I guess.
Alright, well. I don't know anything more about you yet, right? Yeah. All I know is chain bonus. Oops, no, not what I wanted. Do I not have Medic Ravager? Medic Commando will have to do. See, Commando's not gonna give me chain bonus. Wait, Slash and Burn isn't even what I want. I want dual casting. Well, too late.
What went wrong?
I don't know. But something did. Okay, so my Paradigm deck, for one thing, I want Ravager and Medic together. Like, I need to spend as much time ravaging as I can if I want that chain bonus. And the other things are question mark, and I have no means to guess what they are. Like, I tried all the rules. I didn't spend much time with Sentinel. But I did try all the rules, and question marks were never revealed. Okay, so Lifeguard, I may use. It's not super likely, though. I do want dual casting. I do not want Stumbling Block. Undermine didn't do anything. Instead of Divide and Conquer, let's do more Ravaging. I want some Commando, so I'll use a little bit of Slash and Burn at least. I could also try Rav Sen. I think I'll use that more than Undermine. Okay, Arcane Defense might do the job. Alright, how do I want to start? Let's try starting with Undermine. Except the issue with that is that's going to be a quick draining chain gauge, isn't it? Since I don't have a commando involved. Well, let's see how it looks. That might be alright. Yeah, it is fine. Maybe Shell, great, you did it. Okay. I went to Libra. It's a little late for that. I would like to Libra, if I can ever figure out how to input it. There, I did it. I want dual casting? Maybe. Gonna need to heal, yes. Counter, you say? Okay, so you have a counter. I'm gonna try one more of these, then heal. Like, by the numbers, that looks pretty good. Alright, let's just do this for a bit. That Gestalt gauge is like almost all the way up. Dual cast. Ah, your health's too low. Is that gauge up enough? I pressed the button, so no it's not. But I can just finish it this way. Tapping the button. There we go. Done. Okay. Just a matter of doing enough ravaging, I guess. Or maybe he liked something else I did and I didn't learn what that was. Got a big old rideable Gatling gun. Okay. Hecatonkara Idolith. Great. Oh, did she? Neat. Right, she was short of everybody else's ATB amount. Now everybody's in sync. Okay.
I knew something was off. You've been shying away from our focus ever since we woke up on Cocoon. I couldn't figure it out, but then it all made sense after hearing that story from Rains. You already knew. You knew Ragnarok was the name of destruction.
It wasn't fair. You You had to do all the horrible stuff. And I didn't have to do anything.
That is no reason to lie to me. You think that's what I want? You, of all people!
Bop.
Poor kid. You've had it rough.
Fang.
Listen, you're not alone anymore.
I'm so sorry.
Keep that up and you'll have me crying soon. We have a new family now. We stick together. You hear me?
I still don't quite understand what Fang was trying to do there. Did she summon that Eidolon on purpose? She was making things up. I think they made that reasonably clear. Maybe she just, like, had a bone to pick with Vanille and chose that quiet moment for it. That's reasonable. Okay. What's new in here? Wicked Fangs, of course. It's been that long since I looked at this item. Alright, Hekatonkara Idoleth. Great. Enemy intel. So yeah, what was the story there? Did I accidentally do something? Yeah, heal the wounded. Okay. And weaken and debilitate. Yeah, okay. Alright. See, like, it'd be nice if Libra actually told me those things. Then I could do something about it, instead of just guessing and learning what I did after the fact, with no way to know before. Fang's Lassie was born Grand Pulse. Her full name stands for Fang of the Yun clan from the village of Erba. Okay. Centuries ago, she and Vanille were given a focus to destroy Cocoon. Fang became Ragnarok and cracked Cocoon's shell. So according to this, she was telling the truth? But they were both turned to Crystal before their task was did they both turn to Ragnarok? Like 2 in 1? Both turned to Crystal before their task was complete. The vestige in which they slumbered was lifted by a fell sea onto the very world they tried to shatter. Waking years later, Fang's brand as well as the memory of her focus is now obscured and indistinct. Given a focus to destroy Cocoon, she became Ragnarok and scarred the floating world's shell. So they both, like, joined into one. I guess? Why is Fang's brand different? That mystery has not yet been explained in any way. All we know is it is. Hers is scarred and weird. It did activate to summon her Eidolon, so it's like it's still a real brand, but it's weird. Events, helping hands. If they choose not to kill Orphan and bring about Cocoon's destruction, Lightning and her companions will transform into Seath, but if they do carry out their focus, their actions will doom the lives of millions of people. In search of a way to escape this impossible choice, the Lassie travel towards the village of Erba in the north of Grand Pulse. On the endless plains, they see beasts and birds aplenty, but not a single person. Yes. Could the ruin of this world's civilization have been caused by the War of Transgression centuries before? So that's why we're looking for the history of the war. Got it. Here where it all began, Fang finally uncovers the truth that Vanille has desperately tried to conceal. The Lassie who became Ragnarok and attacked Cocoon during the war was not her cheerful friend, but Fang herself. How did she... well, I guess the memory came back to her. So Vanille did not become Ragnarok, and that's why her brand is weird, because she was Ragnarok, Vanille was not. There was a point at which Fang didn't remember, and Vanille lied about it for... why? I don't know, because she's a compulsive liar, I guess. Not wanting Fang to bear the guilt of the Beast's Belly rampage, Vanille chose to take the blame in her stead. Okay, that's a better reason. As if to reprimand her for twisting the truth, the Eidolon Hekatonkara rises from the earth, even as the two friends argue. No matter how painful it may be, Lassie cannot run from reality forever. Okay. Okay, well I guess that explains the brand then. And we're just caught up in another of Vanille's lies, and the data log has not yet updated for that, but at some point it will. So yeah, this is behind the other one. Alright. Funny they didn't both update at the same time. Do I have to rebuild my paradigm deck now? No, it remembered. That's nice. Alright. As Eidolon battles go, that one went pretty smoothly. And that's maybe the last one we're doing, because all 6 have one. I don't know if they'll get multiple. I don't currently have a reason to think that. We're in Chapter 11 out of, obviously, 13. Just like the game. Everything comes in 13s. That's a Pulsework Centurion? Yeah, you're more wordisome than the Rust Pudding. They don't have a way to combine into a Mega Flan or anything, as far as they've ever told me so far. So, Centurion first. Everybody hates Hope so much, always. He is just the monster's least favorite person. Well, he should be the Sentinel then. Since he doesn't even need to provoke first. Yeah, so I didn't really notice at the time until it told me, but Vanille did definitely have only 4 ATB segments in that battle. 2 Kirajas filled her up entirely. Yeah, kind of really unimpressed with Kiraja. Cura seemed better, and regular Cure also seemed better. It said it was proportional to how much health was missing, so I'm assuming Auto Battle calculated that and decided that under half meant that Kiraja would be worthwhile. But I don't know, I don't trust Auto Battle that much. It definitely does not always make optimal choices. Whoop. But it does it enough of the time that I'm happy to use it some of the time, I guess. Most of the time. It's because the pace of battles means that micromanaging everything is a very different experience. I tried it once and hated it. And I tried slow battle speed and hated that for a different reason. There will probably come a time when there's like some super boss or some... Oh hey, Gigantor actually would be a case for slow battle speed and manually inputting everything. Once I have days, that might end up being what happens with that fight. Because just at full speed, unless I know exactly what I'm doing and exactly how to get to it in the menu and I'm feeling very coordinated, things just aren't going to happen very quickly with non-auto battle. Nice charm. I thought that said ice cream for a moment. A lot of the same letters. This is an ice cream, isn't it? It's a flan in the ice cave. Resistant to cold. So kinda. It's been too long and too many games. I don't remember what the typical flan that is called creams affinity is. I want to say lightning, but I'm not sure. And it might change game to game. I don't think there's a like, super huge amount of consistency on those things. So have we abandoned... What was it? Atomos? The rolling Eidolon? We were... Felsi, rather? We were supposed to catch a ride on it at some point. But that never happened. Whoa. I guess there were no spoils, and I pressed the button one less time than I thought I had. Alright, it's still rolling around here. That's another war mech. Yeah, we can't handle that thing. I know what you look like. Well, you know what? Here's a save. I do want to see... Hold on. So, like, what are you guarding up there? I don't want to get too close, but I want to see... There isn't a chest or anything, you're just kind of there. Okay. Well, but there's something over there... Oh, there's multiple... Oh, dear. It might not be the same type of monster that so thoroughly convinced me not to go that other way. I guess I'm assuming I'll be coming back here at some point. When would that happen? Save isn't quite what I wanted yet. First I want Crystarium. I have some points. Yeah, I think what makes the most sense for everybody is to get... where am I? Is to get all their main role levels to 4. And then focus on side things, or maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I think roll level 4 on what everybody spends the most time doing is probably a good idea. Because I thought I saw pretty clearly how much roll level helped with, like, medic stuff. So that is my focus. Falsey didn't give it to me, I gave it to myself. You don't have a whole lot, but you spend what you have. Oh, that's, Fear Siphon. Yeah. I'll get it at some point, but it doesn't have to be now. Alright, Saz. You exist in this story. You're already level 4 Synergist, good for you. You're sometimes Commando when you're in the party, and you're not far at all from that. You can get that today. There we go. Excellent. Do you want to go for any side paths before I try for... Wait. Boost strength and magic when HP is high, right. Okay. All of that's cool. Cost 6,000. You could afford it. Do it. This you cannot afford. You could have the strength, but not the other thing. Okay, let's... Oops. To get toward Ravager... Oh, you just hit Ravager 3. I see. You have a long way to go. Well, let's learn Thundara if you can. I mean, this is where I want to go, so this is where I'm going. There is something I do enjoy about getting to upgrade these people that aren't in battle and don't have specific missions, so I can just kind of fill out the checklist and feel okay with that. Ravager, level 4, you're basically there. Cool. Anything off to the side that you want right now? Fear Siphon Aurora is kind of nice. Vigor. Oh, that sounds nice. Oops. Oh, I'm trying to go the other way. Water, I mean, costs that much, you can't even get it. No, buttons. Work on Commando 4. And you just reached Commando 3, yeah, so you're kind of in a Saz situation here. Sure, that sounds nice. Doesn't cost too much. And lightning. Part of me does kind of feel bad about sidelining my B team the way that I have, but I mean, like, what else am I gonna do? When I have you, you do need to be a capable medic. Like, that's important. So this is what I'm gonna focus on. Okay, that's what I've done. Fine with me. What fell into my inventory? Ice Charm, right. Yes, okay. Cool. Alright. We're a little deeper into the cave. We had a little story moment. And everybody has their eidolons now. Alright, well, I'll see you next time to maybe catch a ride on that noisy thing.